Hello and happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to Handelabra Live. Turn this down to my ear slightly. Yeah, I can turn it down without it changing the volume for you. But maybe I do want to change the volume for you. It seems a little high. I'm going to turn the music down in the background a little bit. Let me know if that's too quiet. Welcome, one and all. We're going to play some more Aeon's End, the New Age tonight. And we are going to be doing what we call random expedition. I'm actually going to talk to Indy and see if they have another thought about what we should call that. But basically, that's the meat and potatoes of the New Age. We played the narrative expedition. We didn't show the story part of it, but that is going to be part of it. But the main gameplay is random expeditions where you will have randomized mages and player cards and nemesis, and you have to make your way through a course of 4 battles. So, and it will use all the content you have. So that's cool. That's a new thing. Exactly. Handelabra Games believes in being as inclusive as possible, including civil rights for everyone, Black Lives Matter, and trans rights. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated, and be excellent to one another. That is just what we believe. So I'm going to get started on this in a second. I do have a new spruce beer I'm going to open. And I don't know what the AI of this background thing thinks of that. Yeah, it's just like, I'm just going to show everything. That's fine. I've turned my glass out, though, because I had another beer in it, and it's really cloudy, so I don't want that mixing in. Be right back. All right. Yeah, we'll get into the spruce beer in a second. Let's get into the game. So as you can see, the new age is coming right along. We're pretty excited about it. Actually, really excited about the story stuff of this. It's looking super cool. But I don't know if we're going to show it on the stream. I feel like it's something I want people to discover on their own. So we'll see. We'll think about it. We can certainly play this, though. You actually have 3 different options of expedition length. We'll play the regular, which is 4 battles. So let's begin. Less than 1 day's. This is, I guess, a preview of what this story screen looks like. Less than 1 day's journey from New Gravehold, you encounter a threat. Nameless this close to the city must be stopped. You prepare for battle. Big Pockets is an option where supply cards won't get banished. Oh, and it turns out it's Maggoth after all. It's funny. But we have, of course, a mixture of different cards here. Glass Core, Energized Rubidium, Clouded Sapphire, Ether Conduit, 2 Attached Relics. So you get the ability to play these expeditions after you've completed the New Age campaign, the main campaign, and so there's more cards that are unlocked at the end of that. Lava Bolt from Jay, Deluge of Power, Wildfire Whip, and Sage's Brand. And we've got Jian, Lash, Mist, and Sahala as our mage options. Let's see. Who should we bring? Maggoth is Maggoth. We know Maggoth. Let's bring, Jian and Mist. Classic 2 mages. All right, and we'll do a bet. I just wanted to show the setup first, Sparky will. So I'll do the prediction. Will I win the first battle? Now that you know what my setup is. All right, and I can pour this spruce beer. So if you're curious about spruce beer, it's not actually like regular beer. I'll show you the label again. It's from Garrison. This is a special rum barrel aged version of it. Been aged in rum barrels for 11 months. And it's made with spruce tips. They actually, every year, they put out a call for people to bring them in spruce tips, and they'll pay people to like collect spruce branches from their property. And it is actually alcoholic. It's actually, this is 9%. But it's not like brewed in the same way as regular beer. This version does have barley in it, but you can actually make it like even without grains, I believe. But it's definitely not a thing I want to be having lots of pints of, but I'm having it for you tonight. I mean, it's good. It's just really potent. It's a potent potable. We'll say that. And have a look at the color. It's like it looks like maple syrup in the glass. Not that thick, obviously, but. Whoa. Oh, the rum barrel age definitely comes through. And the spruce beers, it's a whole thing. That's what I'm getting at, Take Walker. That's what you'd like me to say, Trebek. I'll take anal bum cover for 400. Next, penis mightier for 400, please. All right, so we get to go first. Take that, Magoth. We got the classic background. Actually, we're gonna have a different background for expedition mode that we haven't made yet, but that's gonna be a thing. Actually, I think I disabled all my customizations for some screenshots or whatever. Welcome, Licky. All right, so yeah, we just have to beat Magoth here. That's what's going on. And we'll start by grabbing out glass core, I think. Could get a lava bolt, but let's take a glass core. There's no immediate threat. So in the first battle, you don't have treasures or upgraded nemesis cards, but they will start coming out in the later battles. We have a fly throng, just guard spend 6 ether. Meh, it's not the worst. We can take out a maggot here. And yeah, it's sprucey, but like it's tempered by the barrel aging for sure. It's really interesting. Let's park some sparks. Oh, and we have a 6 ether turn here. Bleed static right away. Classic. Yeah, and I think I have the bleed static is one of those powers that is in New Age basic Nemesis cards as well as the core games basic Nemesis cards. I believe so anyway. Curious. I'm curious if maybe we didn't set that up properly. So this is actually the expedition status screen, which we haven't shown yet either. So right now we're in progress on that game. Look at your barracks. Look at your mages. They're pretty cool. Just want to check the waves and see if bleed static's in here. It's not, is it? Bleed static should not have been a card picked there. That's a bug. Just gonna make a note. Bleed static showed up. Expedition mode game versus Magoth. I didn't I'm not 100% sure what my setting was. Make sure Nemesis card set is going through. It's possible that I have it set on, because I had been playing hybrid or whatever previously, so I don't know if it's... if it's set that way. I guess if I go new game, no. Let's just, I will try to remember to notice it in the next game. Yeah, wave 1 to wave 4, but you know, we've got more waves that I wanna add later. So that's the hope. All right, we will cast one of these, and actually no cards here that cost 3, so it's kind of tricky. I'm going to park a spark and focus. It's dangerous to be parking sparks with bleed static, but we know it's not going to be happening until the following round, so it's not too bad. Yeah, we can just leave these. All right, I didn't actually need to gain 1. Let's go back. Because we're just going to get 6, and we'll get rid of that. Slow down the Nemesis. Slowing down ourselves also, but you know. We could have bought Sage's Brand, I guess. Alright, I do have to cast that. And I am going to make room so I can spend my ether on other things. So I could have 5 for anything. Could buy, like, Cladded Sapphire. Or Energized Rubidium. Yeah, let's buy one more. One more. And then we should be set for buying power. For Gian anyway. And we'll start buying some spells. Again, we can't buy anything with 3 ether, so we'll only cast one of these. Woven Sky. Yeah, I think it's like mixing all cards right now, probably. So that's not exactly right, but you know what? That's why we play. 3 damage. Just straight up 3 damage. We have no healing at all, so we can't dilly-dally too much. Let's knock this fly down. There he goes. Woo! I love that. Yeah, we don't want to be taking 4 damage here, so we're going to discard for this. And let's lose the durability to get another ether, so we have 4. Because Mist only has, yeah, Mist does not have a lot of buying power right now, but grab an ether conduit, and that eventually gets us more ether. I feel like we're going to need spells, though. Like, yeah, we have to start buying spells because we're going to get minions coming up. Also, I was like, oh yeah, that's coming up. Gian could have just taken 6 damage, so that would have been bad. I'm definitely casting all these. I did not think about that, and I got lucky. Let's try to take 0 damage from that. Free charge. And we're going to have 8 or 9 ether. Deluge of Power is nice. It, like, basically, this is one of the unlocked ones from New Age that it just lets you accelerate through your deck, getting past your starter cards. It's pretty nice. Assume it's you need it. You need to have other cards that you want to draw, though, right? That's the main thing. I'm considering ether conduits, or I mean link conduit. I think it's early for that. I'm considering ether conduit. I guess ether conduit and lava bolt is a pretty good combination here. Let's do that. How do they look? Well, I guess you'll see soon, Licky. I bought one. Well, when we play it, you'll see. So Bleed Static did nothing, and that power went off too, and I think it just added some things. What even happened here? Bleed Static was nothing. This just went off and made some more cards. So now we're in tier 2. This guy's at the end. That's going to be 3 damage. Let's not let him be a thing. Yeah, we need damage to kill that guy. Yeah, the bugs flying around are I love it. The flies. They don't like affect anything, but they're just like they're like a splinter in your mind. And yeah, 3 ether is just not enough. We got to maybe put that ether conduit on Gian there, because Mist has got like the big ether turn, right? Oh no, it's Gian has a big ether turn. I don't know. Everyone's got a poor turn happening sometimes, it looks like. All right. We are going to have a spark stuck in our hand here. Which is unfortunate. I really want to kill that before it gets us. If it's at 4, then if either of us goes next, we destroy it. So that's good. Oh, we can open this breach. And yeah, prep the ether conduit onto that. May as well. It looks like that. It attaches to the breach like that. You only have one attached relic, so. If you could drag a spell to at the flies that are flying around. Yeah, I can't. They're not the best target there. You have to target over here. All right, we killed this thing. Before it hits us, that would have been a lot of damage. And let's chip away it over here. Because this nest mat, if it really starts going, just like Carapace Queen, you can lose really quickly. So you have to stay on top of it. All right. 4 ether is enough to do something. There actually aren't. There's one thing that costs 5, I guess. We could actually charge up and give 4 card draws over here and have a really big turn. I don't know that we need that, though. We'll just use the free charges. And maybe buy another. She never bought another gem, right? That's why she's hard up for ether all the time. So let's get another glass core here. Yeah, every nameless has some different effect. Rageborn, his like fury token gets like angry the more numbers it gets on it, and then when he strikes, it like does a big chomp on the whole screen. Super chomp. All right, let's use Lava Bolt on the Nemesis. And wait, this is 2 damage here, kills that. And sure, also that. And we have 7 or 8. I guess Sage's Brand isn't a bad pick here. Let's do it. Use our big ether turn for big damage. Not to hit. This Nemesis has set very low high max health, so like 5 casts of Sage's Brand does it. This is one of Maga's minions. Don't like that. Let's try to blow that up. And now, is it worth... If we draw 4 cards, we have way too many spells in our hand. It's actually not great, is it? We buy another Lava Bolt. They're cheap. They do 4 damage. They eventually go away, but... Shoot lava. Oh, taking more damage. Discarding our spells. It's annoying. All right, if we can get this lava bolt off, we'll kill this thing. And here we have between 5 and 7 ether. Kind of like to get this going. Yeah, so let's take the durability off the reorder. Take the durability off the other one. And buy that. Free charges are nice. This is interesting. Ender's Rubidium and Phytocepha are very similar, but this one costs a discard, but it's one cheaper to buy to begin with. All right, get rid of that thing. And we have tons of spells, so we better make room. Oh, but we actually can cast one of these with this. Cool. The track doesn't sound familiar. You mean on Magoth? This is like what it looks like on the tabletop. And then like the default view we have is like zoomed in here. It's similar to Carapace Queen. Oh, the music track. Well, it wouldn't be familiar because it's Magoth. Another charge. And with 5 ether, another ether conduit? Yeah. It's going to help just having a little bit of ether every turn, no matter what. Volcanic Zala, that's from the New Age. I don't think we're going to get to kill that. But, well, we're going to work on it, but not before it goes again, which is right here. And we've got Sage's Brand, which means we're going to have 2 sparks stuck in our hand, but we do get to draw an extra card. So, slightly balances out. And there's no reason to gain the ether for that. I guess there is, because we have 1 from casting a spell. Alright, gain 1 ether. And buy another ether conduit. Basically gonna, oh, we can focus this. Let's focus this. And okay, perfect, we can prep this spark. 3 damage to Gravehold or 2 charges. You know what? Gravehold's full. 6 maggots or any player suffers 5 damage. That's gonna trigger this twice. I don't think we can afford to take 5 damage though. We're just gonna have to take a turn and murder all those things. Well, I want to murder this more. The problem is just missed hitting it doesn't do enough. Gian has to go, so we may as well go over here. Yep, all the music for the new Nemesis is in the beta right now, Licky. We're going to be adding some music for Expedition Mode as well. So this is going to do 7 damage, right? Because it's on a +1. So that's taken care of just from that. I'm going to like chip down a fly here, I think. I don't want to like remove 1 because then it makes the filling thing happen sooner. Alright, is now a good turn for... Yeah, now is a pretty good turn for Gian to draw 4, so... Gian has Sage's Brand draw, and she's 10 cards. Shape Death. Oh, we couldn't do that. Lose 2 charges there. Gravehold's down to 20. Oh, look at this hand. Don't see that too often. Spend 7 ether. Yeah, we'll be able to do that. Alright. Go away, Volcanic Zala. And go away these. Alright. Play all gems. Boop, 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 boop. We have like, we actually have 7 ether just from starter cards. That's hilarious. All right, we're getting rid of that, even though it means we can't really buy a whole lot. Let's give one of these to Mist. I would like to put it up on there, but you know what? We're just gonna put it on the first one because there's a spell in there already. And prep a couple sparks. I don't know if it's worth buying this. I guess they do go away eventually. We can make them go away if we want. If we find they're clogging our deck. I think we're going to be hitting the Nemesis pretty soon now. Yeah, I'm not going to bother hitting that. Prep a spell in here. What do we have? 9 or 11? We could get our very own Sage's Brand. Kind of need to have breaches focused, but as long as we have 3 ether on a turn, right? It's not always going to happen. Next turn, actually, we're going to have 3 spells and only 2 ether, so we better open a breach. Well, no, we'll have 3 ether because we cast that, so actually we're okay. And of course we can use Garnet Shard. So maybe we don't need this extra ether. The flies do not react to being clicked. They do try to avoid your mouse. Like, it's not like immediate, but they do like, if you put your mouse over them, they like try to go away from it. They don't want to be by your mouse. And you can click on the maggots if there was one, but they're not there. Alright, Sage's Brand and a charge. Let's go. And we'll start hammering Maggoth, hopefully. Unleash twice. Any player or Gravehold suffers 3 damage. I'm gonna say Gravehold. I have to stop doing that soon, though. We can kill some of these things. Split. Oh yeah, I was saying you could click on maggots. I don't know even where is one. Here. It just goes like squick. You like that? And wow, okay. Sage's Brand party again. So we don't need to gain an ether here. Oh, we do because we need 4 ether to focus that. Actually, you know what we want to do is focus before we prep the other spell. I don't think it super matters, but because we want to park a spark. Cauterizer. Don't like him. I don't think it's worth the lava bolt to hit the cauterizer, though. Oh, I could kill... Let's just finish these all off, just to get them done. Bye! Yeah, so now we can focus here. I guess, actually, it's probably worth not... Well, we can do a trick here. So I can put this in here and cast it for another ether. I want to hit him because even him being at 2 is much better than him being at 3, I think. So we do have 3 ether, which I think I'm going to focus this breach. We need to get more breach real estate. Ugh, yeah, cauterizer. And needlebaugh, okay, classics. Yeah, let's do this. John's gonna get to go twice, which means the sparks can get the Cauterizer and the Lava Bolt can get the Needle Maw, and Sage's Brand hits the Nemesis. Perfect. I can open that breach for the Sage's Brand next turn. I'm just going to do that. Alright, so this is going to the Nemesis. That's going there. That's going there. And that's going there. We want another Sage's Brand? We definitely want more spells. Maybe we want Deluge of Power. I can buy that for 6. And yeah, if I use this, we can open this and then we're all opened up. Open for business. Ether Conduit's so nice. Just like, oh, I have one more ether. I forgot. Because I always have one more ether. Right, at 3 crystals, I have one more ether. Grab another Lava Bolt. Last one. Last cheap spell. We have not enough room for all our spells because of Sage's Brand, but... Open to start, butt kicking, exactly. Let's see. Give card draws, which actually is ether. If we want, or we could focus this. I mean, we could do both, right? I probably don't want to break these. Yeah, we actually don't need to focus that right now. Let's give the card draws and buy a spell like Deluge of Power. That +1 card draw Sage's Brand. It doesn't seem like much, but it's quite nice. A lot of the game is balanced around having a 5-card draw, and so you got one more card. You get a lot more tick over breakpoints. The 6 damage one is Link Conduit. Lets you have 2 spells prepped to a breach. Which is, it's not the same, but that's called Link Conduit because there's a concept, I believe, in a War Eternal called Link, which are spells that you can prep more than one to a breach. Alright, Sage's Brand coming in at 8 damage there. And yeah, that's actually Lava Bolt's going to blow up. And we have right now 6 ether. Oh, we could cast a spell. So we could cast either Deluge of Power. Yeah, okay, hang on. We're going to go back. Because I want the +1 draw from this. So let's put this in the ether conduit. And get our ether, use our ability. Which gets us 2 more ether. Also. Mist can discard to draw better cards. So discard a crystal and a spark to draw better cards. Well, yeah, I think actually we're like just winning here. Mist can discard crystals to get more crystals, but it gets her closer to cards she wants. So I think we're winning, like we're just winning right now. We can't quite charge all the way up. That we're so close to just charge all the way up and win. Would we have won if we double cast this? 8 and 8, where we had 5 and 5. No, we'd be still 2 damage short. It would be close. It'd be close. I think we're okay. Oh wait, we aren't getting... We're winning. We're just winning. We're just winning because we're getting 8 ether. Bye! We did the first cast of Sage's Brand. Alright. Congratulations, you have destroyed Maggoth! The expedition carries on. Alright, the outcome is yes, I won the first battle. forest falls quiet. In the aftermath of the battle, you discover some artifacts. Ooh, artifacts. Sifter's Pearl. Unstable Prism. Devouring Shadow. As well as some treasures. Gex's Shattered Geode. Mist's Garnet Shard. Adelheim's Amethyst Shard. Zaxos' Pyre. And Zaxos' Flare. Double Zaxos. You gather up your new supplies and press onward. Deeper in the woods, you come across signs of another Nameless. This enemy will prove a greater challenge, but you must not back down. It's Prince of Gluttons! Alright. Let's make a new prediction. Will I win the second battle? Predict away. Yeah, so there are some treasures from... So let's pick the other two mages just to mix it up. There's some treasures in New Age that are from War Eternal. So Gex and Zaxos II are in there. So why don't we go ahead and pick them? So Lash will take Zaxos' Pyre, and Sahala will take Gex's Shattered Geode. Could we have Mist have her own card twice? I actually, like, that's one of my favorite ones to pick as a treasure, because casting a spell on your main phase is so ridiculously overpowered. This is really good if you have Corruptions, but we're not playing that Nemesis, we're playing Prince of Gluttons. Which means we're going to try to not buy too many cards. Alright, so as before in the narrative expedition, we get to adjust our supply. I don't think we need both Clouded Sapphire and Energized Rubidium. They're very similar. I'm gonna switch this to Sifter's Pearl, so we need something cheap, right? Sifter's Pearl is nice. And maybe it's tough to also have two attached relics. This is also the first time we've seen something that destroys. I'm gonna switch Link Conduit. Though Link Conduit's really good with Sahala. It is. It is very good. Because her Celestial Breach is +2. And she can get bonus spells prepped there as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. And for the spell, we could grab Devouring Shadow, which gives Card Destroy, which we never bought Wildfire Web, so I'm just gonna switch out Wildfire Web for another destroy option. Destroy some sparks, maybe. Cool. And yeah, it is on basic Nemesis cards default, and it was not doing that. So that is a bug. So that is something we'll sort out. This should be respecting this option, but it looks like it's not respecting the option. So that is something we'll sort out. All right, devours cards, right? One from each gem, I believe. Yeah. So we want to buy those devoured, generally. So we can do that, and then we can open a breach. Probably open. Just have some spark parking option here. Here's an upgraded Nemesis card, the Bane Commander. Did we see that last time, or did we say Needle Doom? I think we saw Needle Doom last time. This is Banesire's upgrade. We still don't have any healing at all, right? We just have damaging ourselves. Bane Commander. It's like Cobra Commander. Reveal the top card of the turn order deck. It is Prince of Gluttons. I'm gonna put it on. Oh, I want to kill the Banesire, but there's no, the Bane Commander. There's no way I could have enough damage to do that, right? So I'd rather that be on top and him not go 3 turns in a row. That would be less than ideal. So that means we're buying like a Lava Bolt to get as damage as quick as we can to kill this guy. Unleashing and damage every turn is not great. We probably devour Sifter's Pearls because those are things we can afford to buy. Unleash does the least expensive, right? So it's a tie between these two. Yeah, they're kind of equivalent, really. So this is like 2 ether as well, plus destroying things. This lets you like accelerate your deck a little bit. Let's go for Sifter's Pearl first, and maybe that next. 1 damage. All right, so generally my strategy with Prince of Gluttons is always take the damage, never devour if you can. So we're gonna take damage. Devouring is how you lose, and it can sneak up on you, so. Oh, also this can do 3 damage. I like that. Let's get this breach open, but we're gonna cast that. So actually, yeah, as long as if Lash goes next, we can kill him. So that's great. Place the top card of any ally's discard pile into your hand. Well, that's cool. Unfortunately, no one, or my ally doesn't have a discard pile, but that's another way. I was thinking Aegis Walker. Aegis Walker is one way you can get other people's cards, but this one obviously you can as well. Citizen Storm. This guy? Three ether. Right, we're gonna buy the Sifter's Pearl. I always buy the Devoured Pile if it's something I want, which I try to make it be something I want. Alright, we didn't get Lash's turn, and unfortunately, Sahala is not going to be able to deal damage next turn, so there's no point to casting these. Just going to park them. And you can see we each have our own kind of sparks. We can discard past these sparks. Because we have other... We don't actually have other better cards to get to. Not in Lash's case, they're in his hand, but, you know, we'll get there. Alright, we can get to 6 ether, or we could get 3 for focusing. Interesting. Getting a Devouring Shadow, or getting a Deluge of Power is pretty nice here. Although Lava Bolt is 2 ether cheaper, and doesn't have the bonus effect. It does go away. We need some, like, quick damage, right? So I'm going to buy one of those and focus my Celestial Breach. Must eat Borger. Alright, Bane Commander got to go. We each get... Lash never actually got to buy a crystal or a gem, but he can always buy a Simple Prism. Yeah, let's click that next. Maybe we'll buy like 3. If we can buy 3 of those, like, I'm not against it. We have like spells that let us accelerate our deck and stuff, so it's not too bad to have larger decks. Oh, Thoughtbiter, come on. Well, discard a crystal or a spark, but we need to like be killing that thing, but the ether might be more important. Top card of a discard pile in your hand. That makes the discard order super important because then I can be like because it goes into their hand, so you can get like a really good card, like the card they just bought. If they got magical ether, they'd have to play cards for example. But like discard your best gem last, so your ally can get it. That mixes it up so much. I never played with that. I haven't played a lot of. I played a little bit of War Eternal on the tabletop, but not a whole bunch. This is discarding for damage, so we're definitely doing this because we want to kill the Bane Commander. I was trying to think about like which card. We have right now 5 ether. 5 doesn't really make any difference than 4, so let's discard a crystal with the market we have to finish my sentence. All right. Top card is again Prince of Gluttons. Can we kill him? Yes, we can. So this is going on the bottom because that means because we can kill him because this is 4 damage and there's 2 here. So I'd rather kill that than risk the extra turns. So all right, for 4 ether, I think I buy one of these. Like buying off of here is generally going to be better. Though Ether Conduit's going to be a good value because it's ether without cards. But Lash needs ether, right? Lash just has base ether right now. So I'm going to click that. And probably buy another one. And then, yeah, I think he'll get rid of his crystals, and then, like, when another gem comes here, he can buy it from the devoured pile. But that's, to me, like, that's the main thing against Prince of Gluttons is you got to be buying from the devoured pile and, like, organizing the unleashes to try to get him to put stuff in the devoured pile that you want to buy. All right, we could grab, I didn't even think at all about the discard. So the top card is a crystal. Do we want one of the crystals? I don't know. Do we? Not really. Like, Lash needs those. Oh, but we could make him discard a card. That's so interesting. Discard a card and then use Gex to get it back. All right, discard a crystal probably, so we can get a better. Yeah, we can now have a better turn. It's the same turn, but whatever. Always buy devoured. Exactly. Speaking of which, right? I'm gonna buy that because, yeah. Now, actually, if Lash can buy one of those, that would be nice. So we'll see. We might unleash here. Unleash twice in 2 charges, or spore damage. Yeah, I don't want the unleash. That's devouring, so. Always not be devouring, always buying devouring, always not devouring. Right? Clear as mud. All right, we have 4 ether. Again, yeah, let's take the ether to focus / open. And if we focus this, we only have 3 left, which actually does mean we can buy one of these if we want that. I don't super want it, but I also don't not want it. I would rather buy a spell, though. I'd rather buy a Lava Bolt. But focusing this has value, so we'll do that. Like, buying off of here has no penalty, because they're already devoured, they may as well. We're not gonna, we have no focusing things, there's no point to, like, putting it on there. Unleash! So now both of these have, yeah, so we'll click the Sifter's Pearl here, I think. Suffer 1 damage and discard a card in hand. Well, it's going to be a spark. If it's a gem, it's Gravebolt damage, so. Alright, Lash. You discard for 3 damage here. Here we've got 3 ether. Oh, actually, we've got 5 ether. So actually, we could discard the crystal here. Just replace this. So actually, the Death Spark then gets us to 6 ether, which is more important. So, yeah. Discard the Spark. But we don't actually draw a new card. It's like, wait. Hang on. We don't actually draw a new card. Most of the time when a player card makes you discard, you, like, get to draw another card. 5 ether doesn't really matter, so I guess we could have destroyed the crystal, though. Yeah, we're rerunning many times. We're gonna destroy the crystal with this and end up with 4 ether. Okay. Park the Spark. Play this. Surprised it wasn't Prince of Gluttons again. Lash can go on the bottom, which gets us an extra ether. And here, let's destroy a crystal. 5 ether. A number we don't care a lot about, but yeah, we did want to buy a Sifter's Pearl for Lash, right? Because he only has the relics. Yeah. And we'll get a charge. Cool. Yeah, if he can just switch all his Spark Set for Sifter's Pearl, like, sign me up. So yeah, if you're wondering why did it pick the Nemesis the way it did, the New Age has like a set of randomizers that put each Nemesis in different categories for the different battles, 1 through 4. And so basically based on difficulty. So Prince of Gluttons is in the 2nd tier, 2nd Nemesis group. So he's in the 2nd battle. A little more difficult than Maggoth. Maggoth is kind of a pushover. Feel bad for her. Alright. Destroy this crystal. Sifter's Pearl. Do I want this? It's basically like... It's a crystal, right? So... I could steal... If that was on top, I could steal it. If I discard it, what would I get instead? A crystal. So not like a big difference. And there's nothing in... Let's just discard it so we accelerate through faster. Like it's a really interesting card because it's basically just a crystal, but it has like some really niche benefits. And I don't really want to buy... If I'm going to buy anything, it's going to be Ether Conduit, but I really want to be focusing this and get that +2 damage rolling. So I'm going to click it. Probably should have bought a Lava Bolt. There are 2 cards from the 2nd most expensive gem supply pile. Well, I guess we're going to be buying... Maybe... I don't know that we're going to be buying that, but Lash might buy one. And there's just straight up 2 damage. Lash has got some ether. Maybe he buys it. I think we make room for the Lava Bolt here. Because I think he wants to get better purchasing power, so that is one way to do it, as well as destroying crystals. Seraphage, devour cards equal to this minion's life from 1 supply pile. Gotta knock down its life. Wish I had a spell. More spells prepped. Discard, discard, get spells. Spark, though. Don't think we can do better. Get to better cards. Alright, we can open this now. We can even do this and open it for pretty cheap. Could buy a Lava Bolt. I mean, I know we're depleting the supply piles, but we need damage. Alright, that's good. He's going to be at 1 health. Potentially 0. So, that's a very dangerous card. If, like, it went again, like that, if that one went, like, here, came out here and then went 3 turns in a row, like, you just lose the game. Like, you can't come back from that. It's very bad. I mean, you maybe can, but, like, I maybe be a little hyperbolic there, but... Alright. What are we doing? Sifter's Pearl? Those seem fine. Let's get rid of this. We're going to have 5 ether or 6 ether. It's Sahala. Interesting. I'm going to put on the bottom because she doesn't have any damage, so it doesn't change the math for that, really. 6 ether. I could open that with 1 more. It's unfortunate. I could buy a gem here, but I do have enough. I want to buy damage. At least a little bit more. I mean, I want spells to be going on here now. If he's going to devour something, devour, I guess, Lava Bolt next. He'll pick Lava Bolt next, or Ether Conduits, I guess. Hey, look, we can kill this thing and it doesn't devour anything. Don't even need to discard. I guess that was a 50-50. So we can, I mean, we probably clear that and we get 6 or 7. If we get 7, we open that. And next turn, we definitely want that. So, okay. That's what we're doing. Cauterizer, the return. Alright, since Cauterizer... Normally I would put a Spark here, but since Cauterizer is out, I'm going to put the Sparks here, because we're going to hit it with Sparks. For sure. Top card of any allies discard is a Crystal. But it could be an Unstable Prism. Or Lash's Unique, if we had one more of these. Lash doesn't want to give us that. Lash wants his own card. We're just gonna not do that. I know I was excited by that, but it's not really doing anything. We're just gonna focus this Breach. We could get a charge. We need more spells. We don't have enough spells to really make use of our ability or our Breach, but having our Breach focus does have a tangible benefit, so. Please don't be Cauterizer. Alright, it's also not one of us, but hopefully if we go next, we get to hit the Cauterizer. Actually, putting the Sparks there, I guess it sort of makes sense, but it also doesn't. It kind of does make sense to put a Spark here, right? Because we're going to want to hit the Cauterizer with them. Because I don't want to waste a Lava Bolt charge on a Cauterizer. That's what I'm thinking about there. Those cards are not terrible. It's Cauterizer. Gross. Ouch. Oh. Alright, this is Sahala discarding. Oh my god. Cauterizer. Doing its worst. That's 6 damage. Alright, well, we're gonna get to beat up on all these minions now, because we get to go 3 turns in a row. That was brutal. Discard. We don't want... Like, we have the cards... Not, like, super the cards we want, but, like... This is... You have to discard up to 2. I guess I could discard this to draw the other, so, sure. That was brutal. We didn't even have a chance to hit the Cauterizer. Alright. What now? I guess since we're both going, like, before the Prince of Gluttons. I guess we can find out who's going first. Who would I want to go first? I want to not waste the damage. So this is 6 damage, so that's a waste on this. So like using Pyre on it to kill it exactly, and then a spark from Sahala, I guess. So it doesn't matter who goes first, really. So that, I guess it matters because I don't want to discard one of these cards. We want Sahala to go first, so she gets a card to discard that isn't very good. And that's going to go to the Nemesis. And this is just for 2 ether. So we want Sahala to go first. Okay. And we don't probably want to spend... I mean, we could get Sage's Brand, but we don't really have a... I want to put it there, but we can't really. We buy a Deluge of Power. Or we go again. But we have no health left. We can't be using my ability. It's just not a great idea. Yeah. I think we go ahead Deluge of Power. We need damage. It's more like Sage's Brand is great, but it's also like takes up so much space in your breaches. That's the downside of it. All right, this goes there. We're gonna probably start charging and getting spells and charging up to get make use of our damage boost. Do I want that? 2 ether. I want to be getting to my spells again, but yeah, I think we discard it. I guess it sort of like lets you accelerate yourself though, so sure, it's a charge. Hey, a charge. Oh, it's Sahala twice. Hang on. I didn't realize it was Sahala twice. In which case, I'm just going to change where I prep the spells. Oh, I didn't have a spark. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. We have to kill this guy, so Lava Bolt goes wherever. Sorry, I totally thought Lash had an extra turn. That's what I was operating on and was wrong. Doesn't really matter. This guy is dying. Which means I could have cast spells differently probably to do better, but... Alright, we have 2 Sifter's Pearls, which is great. It doesn't actually change much for Lash because he could discard a spark and then get the spark again faster, so whatever. For her, it means, yeah, getting to spells again faster, so we definitely discard Sahala's cards. We have 1 ether, or... Yeah, I mean, getting Sage's Brand on that is pretty sweet, but also just buying more of Deluge of Powers that are, like, accelerating us through our deck. So let's do that, focus that for that. I don't feel confident in this game right now. That Cauterizer really wrecked us. Needle Doom doesn't go twice. Definitely have to kill this. So let's work on that. Don't love that. Separate upgraded card. Unleash twice. So this is happening twice to power 3 copies. If we cook Lava Bolt, we take 2 damage. I kind of want lava bolts to be there to buy them. So I'm going to click that second. I'm going to click the glass cores first. And then click lava bolts, and hopefully we... Yeah, he's not going again, so we should be able to buy some more lava bolts because of this. I know the minion's coming that cares about blank spots, but... I must discard a lava bolt. Well, it's the one that's not in the +2. It's in the +1. And unfortunately, we're going to be short. Well, yeah, because the hull is gone already. But that 4 damage here kills Needle Doom. So, okay. That's okay. We haven't destroyed any lava bolts yet, no. Could we steal... we could steal a lava bolt. Yeah, okay. We're doing that. Whoop! Lava bolt. Oh, and we're so close to opening that. But we're not quite. We're buying charges, I guess. If we buy charges, we can get to use our ability right away. And we could... If there are no spells prepped to your Celestial Breach, prep up to 2 spells. Okay. We need to go back. So, this... That. This and this. All right. I can actually do my... Oh, I can't do my ability first. I need the ether. So return to deck, return to deck. So I could have discarded that and grabbed that card instead. But I don't mind having the lava bolt. That's okay. I get to do that. Put those back. I can prep 2 spells. They're kind of equivalent to my Celestial Breach. Love it. Look at that. Combos. Gex. You lovable man. Shattering your geode. Alright, and Lash gets to go twice. So we don't have to hit this because we'll get it with the Deluge of Power next turn. Still worth probably discarding a crystal for an extra damage here. We can Sifter's Pearl. Those are fine. What's happening here? Why is everything all... Why is there an extra of them? I'm gonna just send a feedback. Revealed. Cards window has an extra label. Heading labeled for some reason. 3 headings, 2 cards. Weird. The screenshot doesn't show it, unfortunately, but... Woo! Spruce beer is much more drinkable than the regular. The regular is fine, but it's much more mellowed out. It's way dangerous for a 9% to be that easy drinking. Also dangerous for me against the Nemesis. Alright, we are going to return these to the deck. Probably. Because it means we don't get that again, but it's probably fine. We can, I think, play a gem in hand twice and destroy it. Otherwise, like right now we're having 6 ether. If we play gem, we only get 5. Maybe we want the 6. Well, we're gonna buy a lava bolt, so yeah. Buy the spell that is in the devoured pile. Finally. Alright, kill this thing. We can discard to get some better cards, so yeah. Definitely those. And prep some more stuff. Play some more stuff. We get to look at the next turn. It's Sahala Sahala. Yeah, this problem is persisting. Uh, I'm gonna say Sahala go on the bottom because there's no minions right now, and we're not close to winning. So let's just try to like be ready. Uh, let's just get to ether from this. We don't need 7. 6 is good. We're gonna buy another lava bolt. Yeah, buy the lava bolts. They are your friend. They are great. Should be putting my unique sooner because knowing what card is coming is great. So Sahala's first and last. That's at 2 durability. Lash could discard to draw some better things. So let's do that. And let's keep blasting. Just keep blasting. This is the last of this lava bolt. Just okay. I guess I could have Sifter's Pearl before. No, that was a casting phase. I couldn't do that. This is really irritating. Can just go out to the menu. Resume the game here. Discard that. We'll keep that. Unless there's a really good reason to not. Yeah, it's fine. We could open this, or we could buy another spell. Or we could buy 3 charges. If we buy 3 charges, then next turn we could use our ability and have a bunch of spells. I'm buying charges. Engulfing Madness. Spend 8 ether. Unleash twice. Any player suffers 4 damage. Well, that's happening. Was that power 1? Oh gosh. Alright, so someone's getting blown up here. I guess it's Lash. That's less damage to give. No, if we do that, then like we don't want to have 1 mage left at 1 health, right? Yeah, this is bad. We're unleashing a lot. So this is unleashed twice, and we're gonna unleash 3 times when we get knocked out. I don't know the order matters a lot here because it's gonna get super buried. Both like all these are all happening a bunch. So let's make the ether conduit easier to access. We might lose here. Because this 4 damage is going to be... This might be lose... If we click Sahal, we might lose immediately, right? So it's 9 more damage to Gravehold. And then this is another 2, so that's 11 damage to Gravehold. I think we have to risk Lash being the 1. Because 11 damage to Gravehold is pretty bad. And then there's going to be more Devouring, so... Yeah, we need a little more Gravehold room, I think. We're on the edge here. Alright, we're not going to need like gems anymore, so I'm at least to click this once. I said unleash 3 times or unleash once? Oh my gosh. 8 plus the number of empty supply pile. Yeah. Alright. Here's where we decide, do we kill this guy or do we try to win? 10 tier 3 cards. Easily any of them could just say attack, deal damage to a player and lose the game, right? So I think we just have to attack the Nemesis and hope that we can attack fast enough to win. That's really it. Because any card in these 10 cards could say we lose. So by doing any damage to a player. We can't even use this ability. I mean, we can use this ability to hit Gravehold. We can't use it on Sahala. For 4 ether, I guess we're buying charges because maybe there's a power comes up where we can get rid of charges. That's the only reason. Don't have to win, it's true. We're gonna try though. So I'll could discard to get a couple more spells. Yeah, it's worthwhile. All right, we'll keep it going. That has to be Sahala. We know that. We can actually get to buy Devouring Shadow here, which we might actually get to. We could buy Sage's Brand. I don't know if we buy Sage's Brand, we probably don't know where to put it. So it's probably not worthwhile. But that's actually less damage than this. I'm buying that. It's interesting. I mean, they're both. This one has a stronger effect, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe not. Alright, this ability says reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. They're just sparks, but whatever. It doesn't super matter. Because the main thing is that we can prep 2 spells in your hand to your Celestial Breach. Wonder if it was because when I used that label got stuck around. I don't know. We may as well focus that breach. Alright, we got some good damage here. If Sahala gets to go again, we win, I think. Sahala goes again. This is 6. Yeah, we win. Okay, that was close. And yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think that was right call to just like focus the Nemesis. Don't worry about that thing. If we had spent 13 damage on that, that easily could have flipped a card that said we lose the game. So. All right. Lash went down, but Sahala carried through. The expedition carries on. I was all ready to lose. The smoke clears. Now it's time to investigate. You find a cache of missing artifacts. What have we got? This is, I don't even know what this is. Random. Resonant Pearl. Staff of Wonders. Oh, we got another card from Jay. Chaos Arc. Classic. Level 2 treasures. Imbued Shackles. Thorned Whip. And Shimmering Cloak of the Magus. Alright. The forests give way to swamp and bugs, but your spirits are high. As you make your way through muddy wetlands, you are ambushed by another Nameless. It seems even stronger than usual, but your powerful artifacts may turn the tide. It's Battle 3 against Wayward 1. Alright. So now we pick a level 2 treasure, and we get level 1 treasures. And again, we could pick new cards. Alright, I'm going to start a prediction. Alright, choose the outcome. We won. That was close. It was very close. Will I win the 3rd battle? And I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Cast your votes. It's really good at showing the chair. Only the chair. The chair, I think, it's better at showing the chair, the AI, than it is me. So that's something. For that background remover thing. You can see when I move around a lot, it's like, oh my gosh, what's he doing? Stop moving. Be still. Alright. So here we're getting into like the real interesting parts of expedition mode, where we're getting deeper in and we're fighting the more difficult nameless, and we have to try to see if do we want this card that says gain life on it and focus, which we don't have yet. Resonant Pearl, maybe not. Chaos Arc, very good. Chaos Arc is very good. With Wayward One, especially, you're thinking about what spells are in what breaches. So to me, that means like Sahal is less important because she's all about her breach 4, but like Wayward One's all about having lots of spells prepped in different places. So like cheaper spells are better, which we don't have right now. So we can't get rid of the Lava Bolt, that's for sure. We're probably not trying to destroy Sparks, we want to keep Sparks, so I'm going to get rid of Devouring Shadow and replace it with Chaos Arc, which is very strong. And I want to keep Mist and Jian because, I mean, you can choose whatever mages you want. You can be like, that's the thing about Expedition Mode, you can take the exact team you want based on your mages. And if you lose the game, then you get a new mage or whatever, right? You can always change. But like, you have all these options within the space. Like we could go with Flare, which is actually a really, like, you learn, like with Lash and having Flare, like Lash just knows everything. I want Jian to have Garnet Shard, and then Mist has her own Garnet Shard. This is what I'm thinking about. I think that's fun. I want that. And yeah, let's go for Flare. Reveal the top card. It doesn't like let you manipulate it, but lets you know what's next, which can be helpful. I guess Amethyst Shard is like always better, but not better, but you know, it's always good. We'll take Flare. I don't know. We have to pick a level 2 treasure as well. We can make literally just Sage's Brand cheaper. Which I don't know if that's super valuable. Opening a breach deals 2 damage. Resolving ability deals 2 damage. This is potentially really good for Jian. This is sort of limited. Like the Thorn Whip, like you get, you know, whatever amount of damage to like 5 times. So this is worth 10 damage basically with these 2 mages. Depends on the mages, right? Like you might have mages that have different breach setups. So maybe like 12 damage is sort of the normal amount you're going to get from that. Whereas this is, you know, unlimited, but are you actually going to use your abilities in the game more than 6 times? Probably not. Really depends on your market and your charges and all that stuff, right? Maybe it is better to have Sage's Brand cost 1 less. I'm not super excited about any of these, but I think Thorned Whip is probably what I'm going to click here. I'm also going to click... Oh, do I want this cost 6? It has focusing and a heal. But I think I like Unsealable Prism. I want to keep that. I like these cards. I don't want... And Resonant Pearl versus Sifter's Pearl, they're both pearls, aren't they? We both have to buy them, and it's sort of an interesting... This does sort of Sifter's Pearl. Sort of. Yeah, let's swap that out. I don't know. I don't know. Listen. This is a hard decision. This is like another game within the game is like making these meta decisions, which you do when you're playing a one-off game, but in the expedition, it's a different context. I like it a lot. All right, let's go. Yum time is over. Pain time begins. Quantum Maze, Power 2. If any player has an aligned spell, well, screw you, Wayward One. This this is where you don't want to be having so much spruce beer before you're playing Wayward One. So, in 2 turns, we don't want to be where he is. But if he unleashes, he shifts. And so we do want to be where he's going. All right, so I want to have a spell in 2, but not in 1 in case he doesn't unleash. But I don't have 2 spells in 2. I want to have 1 spell in each of these, basically, in case he shifts along. Because if he shifts, like, Gravehold takes damage. That sucks. I don't want that. Yeah, so actually I don't want to prep that there. That's so weird. Okay. That's kind of like, I guess, actually, I'm going again. I'm going again before he does, right? So let's back it up. Jian's going again before this expires, so she can always cast that spark. Let's settle down. Let's buy a glass core. We don't need to worry about Prince of Gluttons anymore. We can buy whatever we want. That last game was so close, by the way. Like, we could have easily lost if Nemesis card had flipped up. It wasn't like we definitely lost. Like, that could be a thing. Right, Jian, cast that spark. Get that spark. But we're not prepping that next spark there. Like, that's danger. That's 5 damage. 5 damage is in a tier 1 card. Wayward One, come on. But what I can do is I can prep a spark and cast it, not have to hang on to a spark. Actually, you know what? I can cast that one too. Prep this. I could, you know what? I'm not going to cast it. I'm going to do this. Put it here. I'm going to do what I did last turn, but then that means she's not going again right away. So maybe he unleashes sometimes, and it's okay. He is complicated. He's tricksy. We both have this. This is what confused me. John has her shard. This is the treasure version, but it's the same thing, right? Just like the art is like modified. It's really cool. It's actually like zoomed in a little bit too, right? It's actually different art. I never really realized. It's actually totally different art. It's like, I guess maybe it's mirrored. It's like zoomed in. Yeah, but then it's like it's got an extra bit. Adelheim isn't in the picture anymore. I need to look at these cards more closely. I never really noticed that. Cool. All right, so what are we doing? This is Mist's first turn. Again, she can go again before Wayward One does, so this is not a danger to put this here. So let's just take our ether and enjoy it for this turn. So now potentially could be 3 turns in a row for Wayward One. So we definitely want to cast. I guess we've gotten ourselves into the problem where we're gonna be stuck with a spell in our hand, but we didn't have to have that happen, but we made it happen. So whatever. We're having a spark in our hand. I don't want. Oh yeah. You know what? The problem is, I don't love this at all. No, we're not. We're focusing this one. He could unleash. He was not going to unleash twice in tier 1. He could unleash once and be here. We discard this for that. The next turn, this counts down and it's over. So having a spell in this is safer than a spell in this or this. I hate this power. Why did he play that on the first turn? Choosing your left hand in one and the right hand in the other. So it's just, I think it's just mirrored, right? I don't know if there's anything Yeah, her left arm is wrapped up, right? And her right arm has these straps in this original one. And then in this, yeah, it's just mirrored. Otherwise, they would like change the art to, oh, and Adelheim, is that Adelheim? What's this thing? This blob. Is that Adelheim? Adelheim's like got his hands here and his thing. It's not Adelheim, right? It's just like a weird, I don't know. Mysterious. Yeah. So yeah, I think they mirrored the art and modified it, basically. So we're gonna do this. I'm paranoid about it. Like 5 damage is brutal. We're not gonna prep this. Warning. Oh, no, Unleash twice. That was not an option that I've considered. Upgraded cards. Oh, we're taking 5 damage, aren't we? We're taking 5 damage. Oh, man. We got wrecked by wreck. I was not ready for that. I mean, that's not like we're gonna lose, but like, I was not ready for that at all. Alright, who's taking the 5 damage? It doesn't super matter who takes it. May as well discard the spark instead of the one that's better than spark. I mean, maybe not. Oh, yeah. I mean, he might not have gone first, but he did go first. I guess that was the thing. He might not have gone first. Oh my gosh. Alright. And Bane Commander. Wow. Wow, Wreck. Unleashed twice on the first tier? Are you kidding me? What's our treasure even? Open or breach for 2 damage. That will help against Bane Commander. Alright, and now he's gonna unleash to 4, so we want to get a spell into 4. Oh, I don't. Alright, we're gonna gain an ether, get a spell into 4. Sparky Wolf likes it. Of course you do. Well, yeah, because unleash, right? Bane Commander. Get out of here. 1 damage. Cool. More minions. We haven't even bought a spell yet. We are screwed. We're not screwed, but we're pretty screwed. I could cast this, but it doesn't really matter. He's gone twice. I don't have to cast a spell. We can't open a breach yet. We're so far away from opening breaches. I can't afford a spell. Like, I need damage, but I can't afford anything. 50-50, win or lose. 3 ether is just more ether. It's not a spell. We just get more ether and we hope that we get to go faster and afford a spell and go again. I don't even know. Like, we're in trouble. Alright. This is 3 damage. What's worse? Bane Commander is probably worse, right? You can like buy charges to fend off that guy. It is aligned to 3, so it's like technically better to hit him, but Bane Commander is not good. We're not messing around with that. Alright, we got some ether here. We can actually buy a pretty decent spell. We can buy a 6-cost spell. Also, we could open breaches for 2 damage. So we could kill Bane Commander here on Miss next turn by opening a breach. And I'm not opposed to that. We get to open, yeah, we actually can open this next turn. And I'm very not opposed to that. Let's buy a charge to fend off this guy. One damage. I know we're wasting an ether, but we're getting to the +1 breach, which is, and it's aligned to him, so it's actually, come on, lose a charge. Unleash. We have nothing to, oh, we do have a spark to block this, okay. Suffer 3 damage and draw a card. Well, Gian's got the health, so I guess we could click Mist, but we're not doing that. Alright, kill this minion. Come on. We got a spell prepped in 2. We're okay from the Unleash. We can actually kill this guy if we're lucky. It's probably worth trying here, right? Nope, we're not killing him. Ugh. Alright, 4 ether gets us a lava bolt, which we desperately need, so. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have bought a charge. We take 2 damage. Any player suffers 2 damage. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. We don't even kill him for sure. That's the worst part. Well, I have lots of ether. I put this here. I'm going again, so it actually doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter, because I can open this. Alright, it matters. Open. Oh, I open a breach. I deal damage. Okay. Which breach should I open then? This one costs more. This one costs 9 to do it the slow way. This one costs 8 to do it the slow way. I forgot my treasure, alright. If cool is gaining, if it's slow their game is fast, they're in trouble. Did I say cool slow, or did I say it fast? I don't remember. I'm probably fine. I'm opening one of these. I'm just thinking about which one to open. I said it fast. Of course I did. For your purposes. What do I got coming up? Why can't I click this? Why are no clickings working? That's not right. There's an exception. In like Unity, it's not even my exception. I can't click anything at all. It's not even me, it's Unity. Like, look at this. This is not me. This is in Unity's code. I can't even click menu. I can press escape, but then I can't click anything. All right, it's fine, Spraggy Wolf. I'll be able to resume the game, but something definitely weird happened there. I'm just gonna resume the game, restart the game here. All right, what did I even do? I like opened the breach and then I went back, or yeah. So I'm trying to decide which breach to open. Which makes me, I have to think about, like, I want to prep a spell here at some point, but it doesn't have to be this turn because I get to go again before Wayward One, so. But it's misaligned, so it doesn't matter if I prep the spark, does it? It really doesn't freaking matter. Actually, what I should do is prep the spark here and cast the spark and use the 2 damage from this to Wayward One. That's what actually I should do. That's the most damage, right? Because otherwise it's only 1 to Wayward 1. 1 to Wayward 1, you say? Yeah, I said that. I'm not giving Spreckles the points unless he earns this Baron Square. So if you're not clear why I'm talking about the things I'm saying is this: if the spell does not match where Wayward 1 is, if it's not aligned, it does half damage rounded up, or rounded to 1 minimum, right? Or is it just rounded up? Rounded up, yeah. So that was 1 more point of damage. So 1 closer to 54 damage, 54 life. And when he unleashes, we want to have a spell we can discard here. So I'm going to put this spark here. Well, Mist could put her spark there. She's going to go next, and she could open that. So, okay. Let's put it here for the +1 that might happen. Let's do this. And we keep buying glass cores. I want to buy these, but both of us had to buy them, and we're not buying. But you know what? We should be buying lava bolts because we need spells and also Wayward 1. All right. I keep clicking things and it doesn't do what I want, so I don't know if that's my bug or just I'm not good at clicking. Could be that. We have a spell in our next hand. We have so many spells in our next hand. I'm gonna actually focus this and not open it because I want the damage for a minion. But I want a spell here in case he unleashes. I'll buy a charge. I don't know. These are decisions I don't know how to make because upgraded cards I don't even know. It's a whole other strategy space that I'm not used to. It's going to keep this spark parked because it's there for the unleash, basically. It's only 1 damage because of the misalignment. The sparks are going there. We could open this. Chaos Arc is tempting. I can get Chaos Arc, right? Yeah, I can buy a Chaos Arc here if I get an Ether. I want a Chaos Arc. I really do. Having lots of spells helps, and having breaches open helps a lot. I have to cast this because you want to have as many spells prepped as you can because of his unleash. All right, if we gain an Ether, we can get a charge and open this. Put us. I mean, we already have a spark in that spot, but maybe we didn't have to worry about that. Hang on. I mean, we did have to. We don't. We have. Gian has a spell there. We can just leave that spell there for the unleash. So what we should do is like, in case we get to go again, like prep that there. We could even cast it right now. If I get 3 Ether, I can buy one of these, which it's good for both of us to have them. So let's do this. Oh, but I don't, blah. I do have to at least open or focus something. All right, you know what? We're gonna focus this instead. Gotta get these open so we can keep spells prepped there. All right, power 2, shift him to 4 directly. Gravehold suffers 8 damage, discard up to 2 aligned spells for each spell discarded this way, prevent 4 of the damage. Well, don't like that. Don't like that. Alright, we're going to... That's like directly shifting over. Oh, man. So that means we need to get spells prepped here, but we don't have any spells this turn, so we can't actually prep one here for Mist. And Gian can get one, can't even get one in there. She doesn't have enough ether. Oh boy, that's 8 damage to Gravehold. I mean, we can survive it, but we don't want to survive it. You know what I mean? Let's shoot the lava bolt. We have to cast this. It's Wayward One. I mean, he could still unleash twice, so leave that there. Focusing that really doesn't do a whole lot. We buy a lava bolt, or we buy one of these in a charge. Our next hand is enough to focus and prep a spell there. So if Mist gets to go first and then Wayward One, it's good. Ah! Our Wayward One's got Needle Doom. Okay, at least that's something simple we can deal with by punching it. And I'm gonna punch it, except for this, because of Unleash. And right, yeah, we can't focus this. We don't have enough ether. I think I want. What do I want? I want more ether. Well, next turn I'm getting enough ether to prep something there. So again, we might be just needing to take 8 damage here. Like we can't control it. We just deal with it, right? We just deal with our life. We want that gem. We have one of each. Let's buy one of these again. I like all logics, Mr. Dolphin. Of course, the fun part here is I might get to not actually be able to keep a spell in here. So we get 4 ether. Focus this. If Mist goes again, then next turn she can't get a spell in there. Yeah, exactly. So ideally, Wayward One goes. Dion goes next, and then Wayward One. That would be cool. Let's see if that happens. It's Wayward One. Well, it's 4 damage to Grave Hold instead of 8. Right, that power. These powers, brutal. Discard. Oh man, unleash twice. Or Blinking Terror comes back in play. You know what? We have Lava Balls to just murder Blinking Terror, so Blinking Terror come back. Like, we just straight up destroy it immediately. Alright, Chaos Arc. Start working for us. I probably want to keep this unless there's something really important. We could buy Sage's Brand. I think I want to buy another Chaos Arc or a Deluge of Power. Some spell that's great. That's what I want. Or I could buy this in a charge, I guess. Maybe it's this in a charge. Whew, I don't know. I clicked that. Come on! Ouch! Needle Doom! Alright, Feedback Coil. 7 ether. The player with the most misaligned press spell suffers 3 damage and discards 2 cards. Well, we're at not a lot of health right now. Don't love that. Needle Doom has to go. Needle Doom will die on Mist's turn. So that's good. Can we get 7 ether? Anytime soon. 2? That's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ether. We should have been buying these. It seems unlikely we're getting a turn. This could be Jian's second turn. Be unstable prism something. Maybe. Right? If our first card that if we buy an ether card here, it shows up here, and then we have a big ether turn. Like if we don't cast a spell here, for example. So we need Gian to go twice before he goes twice, which is not impossible. We have an extra ether for things. We could buy a glass core. Resonant Pearl and a charge is better, I think. All right, let's see. Let's see, let's see. And yeah, but the more Resonant Pearls we have between us, the better. So if we're buying them, we're buying them. Go all in. That's not good. And we have to deal damage to that minion. Hate that. Oh, man. Okay. Everything's the burst. Everything's the worst. All right. Mist got destroyed. Not destroyed, but exhausted. Yeah, also, that's happening. Yeah, you should be scared. You have to discard. Also, have to discard 2 cards just to, like, rub it in. Thanks a lot. Also, unleash twice? Come on! And also, 3 damage to Jian. Alright. 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 Alright, at least we get 4 turns to do I don't know what. Get a charge. Wow. Just wow. Warper here also in the way. Yeah, we do 4 damage, which is 2. Oh boy. We gain an ether so we can open this breach and do 2 damage and get a spell that's aligned. Yeah, okay. And we keep casting our misaligned spells and finally kill it. All right. Well, that was fun. All right. This can go here since we're aligned. We might go again before him. And we do have the option for Resonant Pearl draw. So we have lots of ether options here. Well, obviously, especially with Unstable Prism. Remember when we were going to like get 7 ether on a turn? Yeah. That was a thing. We could have 7 ether quite easily. 2, 4, 6, sort of base ether. That could become 7. We could double play and destroy. I mean, this is going to get destroyed anyways if we get the extra ether. So if we're going to do, if we do this, then how does that exactly work? Let's just try it. play that twice. Can we gain an ether? Can we like double up on it? No, it goes away. So it's more if we like want to get rid of it. So I think we don't want to do that. We could like get the ether if we wanted one more here. But I think like I'd rather have another Chaos Arc than a Sage's Brand. That's where the money is. So all right, this is 1 damage. We're just gonna keep that prepped. We don't have a breach 2 anymore. What's coming up here? A spark. I don't hate that. More spells are better, even if they're spark. Fly spells. Last one. Alright, it's misaligned. It's only 2 damage. What's it at? 2. I need to make a space. I hate it. Alright. Oh! I want him to move, but I don't want him to get rid of my spells. Alright. We're just gonna do this. Leave those. We can't afford anything. I guess I should have bought a charge. Oh well, I bought a card. It goes out of my deck. Alright, Chaos Arc gets to go. 5 damage, that's a number. 3 damage, that's a number. Good night, Take Walker. I have 4 ether, or maybe 5, or maybe 3, or maybe 4. I don't think it's worth discarding for that right now. We could do this, but really it's like literally a spark. Like it's not exciting. Let's buy these. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I need to get 6 ether in a turn, so I guess that helps me get towards that, doesn't it? So I need to make a space. I'll leave the spark. Well, we had a spark over there, so okay. Put a lava bolt there. And I guess if I destroy that, I do get to 6. But Chaos Arc is really bad for Mist here. We're also coming up to like him going a whole bunch of turns in a row. I want to buy the other card. This one. All right. Spend 8 ether. Unleash twice. Any player suffers 4 damage. Well, that's happening immediately. That's why we keep our sparks parked for Wayward One. And we lose the game if we click here. So we click here. Another power 1. These are both upgraded. Wow, those are brutal. Just unleash twice, 4 damage to Gravehold. I think that would just make us probably immediately lose. Well, we don't have 7 either. Neither of us. Maybe next turn. Next turn for John has 7 ether. Yeah, we have to cast this. Well, we don't have to cast it. We can Yeah, okay. We don't have to cast that to make room. We can use our charge ability. Unfortunately, it's misaligned. So maybe you do it on a spark. I don't love it, but I'd rather not use this all up for half damage. Gross. Gross! Using this on a spark is gross. Alright, this expires. There he goes. At least we can stop these. Yes, breach 2. The best breach for us. And then he did damage. Alright, here's Doom Aegis where we lose if he goes again. Spend 7 ether or we lose the game. So Jian has to go or we lose. Right? Yeah. That just is what it is. So we can find out who's going next and we can find out if we're going to lose. We're not losing. I mean, not right away. We can get rid of the power. Wow. Okay. Why are we attaching this? Onto Jian, who's going to cast a spell and needs ether for the power? Okay. Put that there. Buy a spell that costs 3. There's no such spell. I guess we just get a Resonant Pearl. Or I could have get a charge. I don't know. I'm dumb. Why is there no sound effect when that plays? Lava Bolt. Not playing. A misaligned sound effect. That's Lava Bolt, not Lava Bowl. It's probably because it's misaligned and the sound effect wasn't made. It's too quiet. It's a casting spell effect. All right, we have lots of ether. Like lots. Not like the most, but like enough for that. I'm putting it there for the ether. I guess I could put it here for like not being half, but like it's the same 3 damage or it's 2 damage, so it's not that much different, and maybe he'll move. I don't know, everything is awful. Lava Bolt, maybe it is. Lava Bolt at 1. This destroys it. Do we keep it and maybe we get to use it at full strength and discard it? I think so. We can't let, if Gravehold takes 3 damage, Gravehold is gone. So we're not winning this game. Spoiler alert. We'll do our best. Here for the ether, and it doesn't get destroyed or anything. See that like wacky sound effect when Chaos Arc played? That's the misaligned version. All right, attach there. And let's get the Chaos Arc here. Like, he's going next, but maybe he doesn't unleash. Maybe he does something else. We want another ether to draw a spell? Probably. Oh wait, but we have too many spells then. Hang on. Yeah, there's... Oh, but there's a Garnet Shard. Okay, so, yes. Yes, because Garnet Shard. Maybe Garnet Shard saves us. Also, we're still short on getting this, which would be cool to double Chaos Arc right now. That would be, like, sweet. Why do we not have enough ether for anything? I want to buy a spell, but we can't afford it. Buying Clouded Sapphire seems dumb. Alright. I don't know. And unleash 4 times. Actually, that's the best thing. Unleash 4 times is the best. Cool. This card should not have periods on these buttons. Make a note. I'm just stalling here. Another upgraded card. Unleash 4 times. Or Graveyard suffers 4 damage, and any player suffers 4 damage. 4, 4, 4. 54. We don't like putting... These buttons don't usually... we don't like them to have punctuation at the end. It has to be that. That's just lose the game. So... We don't actually lose the game here, because we have enough spells to discard. And they're all, everything is, maybe we do actually, we lose 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, I guess we just lose whatever John has. I don't know that it matters. It doesn't matter because we're losing planar insight, so it doesn't actually matter. And we're losing all our damage, so if we could actually, if this didn't happen and we all got to go again, we would have had enough damage to probably win the game. Oh yeah, okay. Go Wayward One. Cool. Wayward One again? Yeah, why not? All right, we get 4 turns to try to win the game. Okay. Wow, okay. So, I feel like it has to be... I wish this was aligned. That would be so good. We can align... when these... Any player with 2 or more... If a player is 2 or more, a player with 2 or more suffers 7. Okay, so we make sure that doesn't do anything. This one just makes us probably lose. It's not actually the worst. It also isn't for 2 turns. It could have been worse. We could have gotten an attack that just lost the game. Oh, man. All right. So this isn't the best time to use Black Mirror. We want to set up a Black Mirror with a big spell in Breach 2. Which we can't because it's only got 1 durability. Oh, crap. I don't like that at all. I only have Sparks. Sparks! If I had a big spell that I could pop in here and cast it twice with my ability, that would be so great. This is 5, so it's just 2. We have to risk Chaos Arc. We have to risk trying for Chaos Arc, right? There's a chance we can get Chaos Arc and get a big Chaos Arc blast with our ability, and we have to risk it. I think that's the only thing we can do here. We can get ready and try to block the unleashes. We try for that, doing this. But that's our play, is get ready with the charge. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's the Chaos Arc Hail Mary here, because we have to go before he goes twice, probably, or even once. We still cast this for the 3. Because we need to make space anyways. We don't have a reach 2, and he's sitting right there. Oh, actually, we can... Oh, we can't get Chaos Arc. We're 1 away. But wait, what if John casts that? Twice. To get Chaos Arc in hand and prep it? Okay. No, it doesn't work that way, right? This is good here, right? Because it's 2 damage. We only draw those 2 cards. Means we can use our ability again on our turn. Problem is any ally, so it doesn't let Jian do it if she casts it with Black Mirror. Oh man, there's like definitely a way through to win here, but we need Jian to get a big spell into Breach 2, and we're like one card away from it, and it's super tricky. Can I get Jian to draw 3 cards, 4 cards with my ability? No, because I have no ether. Unless Jian casts this twice to let Mist draw all the cards, but that would mean Jian has to be the one who goes next. And then Mist, let Jian draw cards, but we're in the same situation where we're like a turn away. We're still in a situation where we're a turn away and we don't know what the reshuffle is going to look like. I mean, we just do the best we can, right? But like, of course we do the best we can. We do have to cast a spell. So what do we cast? Do we try to... We let Jian double cast Deluge of Power, probably, to get more ether and use her ability again. So we double cast, or we just single cast Flare. We need room. It's so, okay, so it's Mist. I guess it's like, now we know who's going next. It's Mist. I don't know that this matters a lot. I guess it does. So we don't have to cast this, but we just do, right? Because if we wanted Jian to go next, but she isn't. Oh wait, we can only, hang on. We can get the Chaos Arc draw. Okay, we can get the Chaos Arc draw. Because of this Resonant Pearl. Okay, so this, that also doesn't have a misaligned. Right? There's like, you can see when I play Spark, there's like a sound effect. But when I use Lava Bolt, silence. Deluge of Power. I think there's a bunch of spells that don't have misaligned effects, and maybe. Those need to be taken care of. Alright, so this, Jian discards, Sparks, and draw 2 cards, and then she gets to draw that when I play the next one. So we're going to do as much as we can here. Even the Spark. Play this. Discard 1. Draw the most important card. Also, draw 3 more cards, because why not? It's all Jian here. Alright, I can't believe we won this. I can't believe we're winning this. We have 2 Chaos Arcs. We can cast these because we have enough spells in our hand for the Chaos Arc. I can't believe that we won this. This is like the most knife edge possible game. Here we win. And we probably could have used... Yeah, we have enough ether to do it again. Could do like 28 damage this turn. Wow. Wow. Alright. I was gonna be like, if I lost, I was like, that's it for tonight. You know, so much for the stream. But now that we won, I think we have to carry on. Sparky Wolf. You are incorrect. I won the 3rd battle. Alright. The Nameless is defeated, and you can take a breath. A glint of light catches your eye in the debris. Exogranite, Transmogrifier, and Reverberating Shock. We have Treasure Level 3's Essence Extractor. Interesting. Flowing Mantle. Gain 1 Ether that can only be used to gain relics. And it can go to the top of your deck. Starting first turn of your game, focus each of your closed breaches once. Bladed Crystal. Deal damage to nemesis spell. It deals 1 additional damage. And Prison of Destruction. If you have no closed breaches, spells you cast deal 2 additional damage. Wow. Alright. Level 3 treasures are no joke. They're amazing. That game seemed impossible to win. You finally make your way out of the swamp, but unknown lands await. You've never been this far from New Gravehold. The sense of danger is overwhelming. Everything you've trained and prepared for has come down to this, the ultimate test. Fight. It's Fenrix. All right. What are we doing? I think I'm still clicking this. Open a breach for 2 damage. Exogranite versus Resonating Pearl. Probably, I think, since we have the glass core, we keep that. Transmogrifier, I don't love Transmogrifier, personally. But I do love Reverberating Shock. And that is replacing, ooh, yeah. It's replacing Sage's Brand. For me, with Chaos Arc, it's replacing Sage's Brand. Not going to apologize for that. And here's the thing. You see who's on this picture? Sahala with Reverberating Shock and Echo at +2 is very good. And Sahala with +2 to all spells that have an Echo spell, or even this one is also ridiculous. That one is also really good for Sahala. I think it's this is just like the plus, get the plus. And then she needs a spell. Probably. Maybe? I liked having Flare. Just like knowing what the next turn was. Even if... I don't know. But also, Garnet Shard is basically a spell. It's not a spell, but it's good. Alright, we're gonna pick another mage. Who's our other mage? Is it Mist? Is Mist gonna have her own double thing? And that's ridiculous, right? Having the double. Jian with Mist's gem, right? Her ability is amazing. Mist's gem is amazing. Those together are double amazing. +1 damage to all spells seems outrageous. And that's what we're going with. Alright. Prediction. Will I win the final battle? Get your predictions in. I know I set it up earlier before I did all my strategies. Do you think my strategy is good? Do you think my strategy is bad? Yes or no? Put in yes or no. Make your votes. Let's see what you think. Is Sparkable finally going to click yes? No, of course not. Love it. All right, let's go. And if you ever forget what's your treasures, what's my treasures at? You can always click up here to the little treasure box. We thought about that. I think you clicked yes once when I reversed it, Sparky Wolf, and I made the yes be no. So there's that. All right. Fenrix, I know we played them on the stream a couple times. It's a wolf that has lots of eyes and is scary. So basically, he plays out these claws, and we have they're kind of important minions. If they all come out, we lose. So you can't just ignore them. And we've got the 2 damage for opening a breach, and if we open all our breaches, we do 2 damage with each spell, 2 additional damage. So these echo spells are super amazing. And opening breaches is also very good. So I don't have anything to help me focus breaches. It's just ether and my, it is what it is, but I'm going to work on it. I'm going to get there. Well, you know what? Maybe let's save the 2 damage for a minion and just focus right now. Not open. Let's think about that. Bane Commander, come on, get out of here. Bane Commander, get out of here. All right, we're opening this breach to hit the Bane Commander. I mean, there's decision, right? That's what we're doing. We can't quite kill the Bane Commander. We can come 1 away. All right, Glass Core, Resonant Pearl. We picked up a Resonant Pearl already, right? Should we pick up another? We waste an ether. Quote, air quotes. Gives us some more flexibility. Glass Core has our own flexibility without discarding. Yeah, Glass Core. Okay, whatever, fine. Bane Commander. So unleashing just adds a token, but adding a token gets him closer to putting more claws. Rally the Pack, power 2. Which is going to potentially add more tokens if there's no claws, otherwise unleash 3 damage. Yeah, I don't like that. So, I mean, work on Bane Commander. Hopefully we can kill Bane Commander. Oh, we can definitely kill Bane Commander. I mean, I'm 100% definitely killing Bane Commander because I clicked wrong, but I'm definitely killing Bane Commander. I'm really good at clicking. And getting a charge. That's worth it. Well, we didn't have to do that, but we didn't know, right? You don't know what the shovel's going to be. And Fenrix is coming next, turns out. We damage Fenrix. All right. We're probably taking the focuser open because, oh man, we could open this immediately. But the problem is it's at the cost of slowing us down a lot. So let's just work on focusing this and buy something like a lava bolt. Yeah, okay. Oh no, we want to buy bouncing booms. Or, they're not bouncing boom, but it's an echo spell. Reverberating shot. It's got my picture on it. All right, we're doing that. I know, I've just been buying lava bolts, being the only cheap spell for the entire expedition, but all right, Crazed Whelps. We have been lucky, no claws yet. He's gonna definitely get a claw next turn because of Rally the Pack. So that's gonna happen. Unleash twice is gonna mean there's gonna be 5 tokens, which means at the end of the turn, 4 or more, there's a claw. So there will be a claw next turn. So we'll save our spells for the claws. Senta claws. All right. We probably, yeah, we didn't take the treasure that was 1 more ether. This would be this would say 4 ether and a charge, which would be kind of silly. I can buy 1. Thinking of buying 1. If I buy 1, it means I don't buy. These do 2 damage to the Nemesis, don't they, with Jian? Yeah, I need to remember that. I'm still parking a spark, but am I parking a spark? Do I park a spark if it does 2? No. No, I don't, right? You don't park a spark if it does 2. You gotta remember that. Alright. I do buy this 1 big. Buy 1 big. At least. Charges of Zahala are nice. She's gonna be spelling up with reverting shocks, and it's gonna be awesome. Hopefully. Alright. Dodge says unleash, and we take 2 damage because there's no position tokens. Discard a card in hand. I don't know that it matters a ton. Gonna give it to Zahala because these sparks are actually worth 2 to Fenrix, so... Ooh! That claw animation. It's quick, but it happened. Maybe we should slow it down a little, I don't know. Someone placed a position token. It's kind of even right now, so Zahala. Oh, 2 claws. Alright, well, Gian gets the other one. Maybe we gotta slow that animation down because I don't even know what happened. It's the first time you've seen it. So, I mean, 1 damage to that versus grabbing a card. I think we grab a card here because we need to be improving our decks. Three ether. Yeah, again, probably grab a card at this point. See if we get lucky and can actually kill 1 or 2 of these. Guess I could have switched position here and tried it. We could have tried to focus down on one of them, but I didn't do that. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we have 1,000,000 ether. Like 7 or 8? That's effectively 1,000,000. Do we buy 2? I really need to be... I don't need to be opening my breaches as much as... Yeah, I think I want lava bolts. Also chaos arcs. Chaos arc. Let's just buy a chaos arc and then see where we are. If I say no, I have 4. You know what? Putting the ether conduit on Zahala just like makes Zahala pop off here. So, oh, I can't afford that unless I click the other button. All right, I click the other button. All right, Gravehold is taking some damage here early on. Are we getting another claw? All right, things are getting scary now. Again, I should have probably like switched my position, but I guess I didn't get the chance. Well, we can do 3 damage to this claw. We can open this breach, and I know it's only a +1. Oh, hang on. Prevent all damage dealt to claws by players without a position token on that claw. Oh, so okay, I shouldn't be able to click that. That's a bug. Like, it prevented the damage, but it should just not let me click it. I'm going to send a note here. Shouldn't be able to click a claw to deal damage from treasure when I don't have position on it. Swip. Sorry, I'm gonna like change my position, which I can do. You can do as much as you want during your turn. It's not a huge bug. It's just like a quality of life thing, but we'll sort it. You can always change your position whenever you want during your turn. Oh, did we? Is this literally what? Oh, this must have to do with feet. It's the same thing is happening again, where the like unity is like freaking out. Like when I click, yeah, I get a bunch of exceptions. Like I clear the log and it's like, oh my god. What? All right. That's so weird. Has anyone ever seen that like in the live game where the game just completely stops responding? Is it me? All right, we're not opening the breach. We're changing position so we can kill this that has 2 health. And pop that in there. And once we open this, we're at +3 damage, or sorry, +2 damage to all spells, which is outrageous. Let's get our position on. Oh, yeah, I mean, this one makes sure, like, we can definitely kill it, right? Whereas that one, we can't quite kill it, so. It's John, okay. So we can't actually hit a claw here, so I'm actually not going to cast this. But we can put our position on this and cast. I just want to. We got to kill these. They can't be sitting around. They're very dangerous. And put our position on that. Destroy a gem. And buy one of these. Yeah. That seems good. Sahala can't go again. Like, oh yeah, we get the crazed whelps, but Sahala can pop onto those. Yeah. Jian may as well. Because if she can open a breach, she can actually kill that one. I don't think she can get that much ether in one turn. 6 ether hissing acid. It's a player card unleashed 3 times, otherwise any player suffers 5 damage. Dang. Alright, this is an echo spell, so it gets to go twice. And we can't hit those because we don't have our position there. But now we can put our position. Let's put it on the. Oh yeah, we should put it on the small one, right? Because if we actually get to go, we can kill the small one. We get 2 ether for card buying. Probably doing this. I could always go back to get 1 more ether if it's important, but I guess it could be important. But I'm probably just buying a reverberating shock, right? Like that's. Buy more of those. Those are going to be ridiculously good. So. Alright, unfortunately Jian is going. And that 1 damage doesn't really do anything, so. But we do need to cast it, don't we? Yeah, we kind of have to cast it. So yeah, +1 damage against the Nemesis. That's a thing. Alright, Ether Conduit on Sahala's. I want to put it on her other one, but let's put it on her Reach 3 because she has a spell in there right now. And I get 1 Ether. Alright, I can kill. I guess I could have. Since I had 5 damage, I should have switched. Well, we're killing this thing to make sure we kill it, right? Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Maybe we should pay more attention. We can get rid of this and get a charge if we lose durability, so definitely get rid of that. Put our position on that. All right, suffered 2 damage to Jian, or Gravehold suffers 2. Jian's actually okay at 10 right now, so we can't place position tokens on Claus's turn. I mean, Jian may as well return her card. Sahala's going next. And we can't put position tokens. But we can. Yeah, she can't actually hit that. So I think we just leave these sparks because we're going to cast them. Well, this is an ether though, right? So let's get the ether. Leave the other spark. That one go there. Get position on the one where no one is on. Get a bonus ether for a spark. Yeah, we probably we want to be focusing this. So we could get one more ether, which doesn't really do anything, so we're not doing that. If we focus that, then we can buy another reverberating shock, which I'm just buying as many of those as I can, basically. We'll figure out the specifics later. Let's discard this first. It's Fenrix, so we don't get to kill this. If it was a player card, if it was, I guess it couldn't have been a player card. That would be impossible. I think if there's a way we could have killed that guy. I don't think so, though. Just thinking, should we have been focusing this instead? If we had been focusing this, we could have actually opened it this turn. We could actually use this ability this turn. But our Celestial Breach is not opened. We buy another one of these? I kind of think we do. All right. We might take some short-term pain for long-term gain. Yeah, 4 to Gravehold here. Needle Doom. Yeah, well, that's not what I want to see. Come on. All right. 2 damage. Ether. 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 And we're going to get towards this +2. This is going to be +4. It's going to be baller. All right. Can we actually get... Oh, yeah, we can get... Without skipping... Open this. Oh my goodness. And we also can buy another one of these. Just like Sahala has all of them. No one else gets them, only Sahala. Does she literally have all of them? Should be an achievement. 1 player buys all copies of a spell. I mean, they're at +2 damage now. It doesn't reflect that on there, but that is happening. Put our position there. All right. All right. Now we wreck face. Yeah. We'll take the damage. Gravehold's taking Needle Doom damage here. Could get bad. Be careful for Gravehold. Also, careful for taking 4 damage. Oh, crap. All right, Gravehold's taking this damage. Someone's taking 4. Don't love that. No! Sahala's taking 3 damage. So be it. That was not part of my plan. We could have just lost there if we clicked wrong, I think. Oh, man. That's so many claws are popping out right now. Are we losing? No. We lost! He unleashed so many times! I can't believe it. We were doing so well. We were just like about to just start wrecking face. And he just suddenly played 4 claws in one turn because of a thing. What was it that did that? It was 10. There's 10 tokens. This thing went off, unleashed twice. This thing unleashed twice. A player got exhausted, which unleashes a bunch, right? Is that unleashed 3 times? Twice. So 6 tokens were added. 6 tokens were added this turn. And so they placed 4. Wow. Wow, Fenrix. Wow. We were winning. We were winning. All right. So we lost. That doesn't mean we're out of it. All right. Sparky Wolf does get to get the points though. That was not what I was expecting. We escaped the Nameless for now. With some help, we must finish the fight. So if you lose in a random expedition, you can then add a card to your barracks or a mage if you're unhappy with your mages. You can bring in a new mage. I like my mages. I mean, I like everything. I think everything was great. I don't know what I would change. What would I change? Like, I would want like a focusing orb. That would be cool. So I click relic and hope for a focusing orb. It's a well of energy. Well, actually. All right, I don't think I'm gonna play again here. We're gonna call it. We're gonna say we should have won. Evil Dice Monkey, it is add a new mage. Then you get like 5 to choose from. You can add as many, as many times as you lose, you can add more. So, you can always leave and continue your expedition later. You can always abandon your expedition, but don't do that. Finish the fight. So yeah, in a random expedition, you can try as many times as you want to defeat the nemesis. In the narrative expedition, if you lose twice, it just carries on, basically. So, and you can see the cards that you decided not to keep in the banished section as well. So yeah, so we're still continuing to cycle on expedition mode, but as you can see, it is coming along really well, and it's a lot of fun. So stay tuned. I don't know if it's coming soon or soon trademark, but it is well underway. What you see here is coming into beta testing for private beta testers pretty soon, actually soon. And yeah, we're getting close to having it ready for everyone. So I'm happy to preview it for you, but it's getting late, so I'm not going to play another game. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for getting in your predictions, and we'll see you all next time on Handelabra Live and the other streams on our channel. Have a good night.